Hi, thanks for signing up for this webinar and taking the first steps to investing in your future and a life that you were meant to live. Before we get started, I just want to go through a couple things quick to make sure we're all on the same page. On this page just to the right, you're going to see a countdown timer, and when that timer hits 0, the webinar is going to start. So make sure that you bookmark this page and remember to come back a few minutes before that countdown timer hits 0 to get settled in and ready to soak in all the content that's in this webinar. I recommend you set a reminder in your phone or in your Google Calendar or whatever device is in your pocket that beeps or buzzes or bings or whirs or clicks to make sure that you don't forget, because we all know how busy life can get and how much the day can run away from you if you're not really on top of it. So get that reminder in your phone right now before we get done with this video to make sure that you're going to make it back a few minutes early to get settled in and get the best experience this webinar can offer. This webinar is really for you if you are going through each day filled with panic attacks, filled with killer stress, or just like The Walking Dead, just struggling to get through your day and make it home again in the evening. Or if you're frustrated because you know there are better answers to what your life is supposed to be like out there, and you just can't quite get a hold of them. Or if you're tired of reading books or watching online videos or taking online trainings that are really good about telling you what to do, but they never quite get around to telling you how to do it, and they leave your head spinning, full of information but completely overwhelmed as to what you're supposed to be doing. Or if you're ready to stop living an inauthentic life and really start living a life of passion, purpose, and power. On this webinar, you're going to discover the most effective way to live a life of passion, purpose, and power, and how to make it happen in only 6 to 10 hours a week, because we all know we're so busy with everything else already. You're going to learn how to eliminate virtually all the haystack searching you're doing that's wasting your time and energy and leaving you burned out and frustrated. And you're going to learn exactly how to do this without bouncing from job to job, without wasting time, and without wasting time and energy following fix-it advice. This is really going to get down to the nuts and bolts quickly so you can start putting stuff into action right away. You're going to learn the only 5 simple things you need to have in place to really have a substantial impact on transforming your life to the life you're meant to be living. You're going to be able to have the time freedom you want, you're going to have the financial freedom you need, and you're going to be able to build the lifestyle that you know is possible if you just had those tools in your toolkit to make it work. You're going to break free from the stress, the frustration, and the overwhelm and the anxiety that's dominating the life you have now, and you're going to start living life on your terms and nobody else's. You're going to see how powerful it is to live that life of passion, purpose, and power, and how real the life that you were meant to live can be, and how achievable it can be. Now, this is a big promise, but it doesn't come merit. I've been doing this for over 15 years. I've been helping people build lives of passion, purpose, and power to achieve more than they ever thought possible. Look, I've helped people from all walks of life. I've helped business owners, entrepreneurs, people with autism and developmental disabilities, and people who come from really dysfunctional families, and they've all experienced the results that I'm going to share with you. And I've learned this the hard way. I've lost jobs, friends, money, time, and health to living this inauthentic life, and these lessons that were hard-won by me have helped shape the lessons that I'm going to give to you in the webinar so that you can break free of the cycle and start living a life of purpose, passion, and power. Here's the best part. There's nothing for sale on this webinar. This is all content you can put into practice today and when the webinar is done, with no strings attached. So get those reminders in your phone, show up a few minutes early, get yourself in a nice quiet place for the webinar so you don't have any distractions tearing you away from it. You're going to get an email from notify@webinarreminders.net, and that email is going to have a link to the webinar so you can go straight there from the email, and a couple other pieces of information about it. So make sure that didn't bounce into your spam folder and that you're all set up to go. Thanks so much, and I'm so excited to share these lessons with you on the webinar.